situation. But regardless, fun composition for LGD. I think they got a little bit more of what they wanted. Xiaoya on the Aphelios definitely provides a good late game damage backup plan. And then this mid jungle, Hung and Tangyuan, gonna want to get active across the map.
Grubs. Ooh, miss from YCX. Just a Grub for Dragon trade. This is... Oh, actually, never mind.
Here comes the Grand Starfall onto Hung. Across the river goes Rocco and Bulldog coordinating on this play. And they're going to be able to chunk out the enemy jungler. One more auto does not proc the passive, but the weirding does, and Bulldog will pick up first blood. Two-man Solar Flare, and there's the Mega Inferno Bomb as well. LNG looking to try to burst it down LGD, but Xiaoya with the red and white guns able to get a kill back, and is still able to pump out a bunch of damage before Bulldog eventually shuts him down. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of LNG, and now the teleport has come forward as it's going to be Sasa looking to rejoin the fight with Bulldog without a flash. Will get stunned up at a counter-strike and taken down. A shutdown goes the way of Sasa, and we're evened up at 2 in game 2.
If we ignore the Sasa great roam, which I'm not going to ignore, but if we ignore it for a second, that was a full net positive for LNG where they win across the board. That we saw when Ziggs gets picked up last year. But Rocket Belt Aurora, I haven't seen... Oh, Croco, nice roam.
Another beautiful Grand Starfall. Seeing Xiaoya chunked, goes straight in and gets that kill on to the Aphelios. This dragon fight potentially, which he's not even going to be able to use it for that because Croco is there first and able to claim it. So it kind of goes back to the point that I was trying to make before that play ended up starting. Hung and Tangyuan on Viari. This is right up their wheelhouse. What we've seen in the Demacia Cup, them going for plays together as a duo, being aggressive. But then we see the Pantheon to send Croco away. So play on the bot lane fails here for LNG, which means that LGD can start off the Rift Herald. Should be able to burst it down rather easily, and no smite in sight for LNG. Sheer pops a Dominus, but is going to get stunned up by the Counter-Strike, and the Rift Herald does get secured by LGD. But here comes the remaining fight. Xiaoya in tremendous trouble and gets taken down by 1xTen instantly. Hung going to be in the Rift Herald to keep himself invulnerable for now. Landed Akapanda missing, and Tangyuan with the final issuance of that ultimate will be able to get the kill onto the Leona. LNG will back away after only losing one, but now Sasa is going to be in some trouble before eventually popping the teleport to get away. The Rift Herald does belong here to LGD, but LNG get another kill on the board.
Sure, Hung gets the Herald. It's used immediately. That objective doesn't even count. Really? It's a bit of golden XP. Croco
finds Hung once again, but Sasa is in the right place at the right time. Flash will be traded by both junglers, and it will be Hung able to jump back in and give Sasa his second kill of the game.
Xiaoya, he dies so fast, and then the Herald, okay, it did crash it. We didn't see that. I thought he ran away with it, but it did crash, so that's a fair objective. This was cool.
That was great. Hey, remember, Leona Q counts as an auto attack, so
guys, press your E on Jax. It's pretty strong. 1xN.
Good ability. Missing is going to be in a bit of trouble, though, as LGD send all 5 members down here into the bottom side river. Will be alive for this next dragon, though, which is spawn. Try to give themselves soul point. Tangyuan dashes over the wall, does not land the charm. That means that LNG should be able to control this area.
Hung has his R button still. This is a great time to use it.
Who will the target be? In goes Sheer, landing that stun onto Hung. But look at the collapse. Bulldog has been taken down by Xiaoya, who is red-white and already has a double kill in this team fight, forcing Sheer back, but he's on the wrong side of the rift, and Sasa will take him down. A decisive team fight for LGD, gets them 3 kills and the dragon.
What an engage from YCX.
Side of Hung. Will there be a continued follow-up? Don't think so at this point, with LNG fully committed to that mid lane. Here comes Croco, though. He uses the Empowered Blast Cone, goes for a big stun on the Hung, but he's going to get bursted down rather easily, and Xiaoya's back in with a Moonlight Vigil to take down 2 more. It is a double kill back in for the Aphelios, and now LGD can start up the Baron for good.
Again, the engage. Bulldog.
Oh, what a charm from max range. Tangyuan finds the target. Bulldog not going to be able to be taken down, but that'll be the nail in the coffin for this Baron fight. LGD going to secure it and maybe even look for more, as LNG were looking for a push in the mid lane instead. Patience is finally rewarded for LGD fans. They get their first major objective of the series.
Not even able to trade that tier 2 in mid. The engage again from LNG is onto Hung, and again, it doesn't hit because Hung buffers with his own ult. At the beginning of the game, Xiaoya was the one getting caught. He has the cleanse. See how much damage that 1xN does. Imagine if that was Pantheon W as well. He's dead. But instead it's onto Hung every time, so in the last two, and we haven't been able to kill him because the damage hasn't been hitting.
Game, as LGD will be able to get this Dragon off the back of their Baron power play, and even up that count at 2 as well. Their next focus will be some of these structures.
A real gold lead for themselves, a really solid one too. It's only 2 Drakes to LGD. It's a while away from Sol. You've got a minute left of Baron. If you can hold on to your base, you will be in an okay spot to fight. The problem is that LGD have done a great job of pushing. We're up 6,000 gold after this Baron play. They were up 700 around about when they won that Dragon fight before. Not too far away from actually doing really meaningful damage. Has Crypt Bloom, 9 stacks of Dark Seal now. We're going again.
And it's going to be on to Tong Yuan, but he is tanky with that Rod of Ages in tow. Spirit Rush going to get him away from that extra damage of Bulldog. And that means they're going to get away from now until Kroko finally flashes forward and shuts down the Ahri. Moonlight Vigil only onto the Pantheon, so that is a big play for LNG.
Maybe a miscommunication. Sasa has the Empowered Blast Cone. He should be fine to get out of this. No, they're fighting?
A little bit here, but then it's going to send Sheer right over as he had beautiful foresight to flash straight in to that Blast Cone. With the Dominance going to stay alive, and Missing's going to help keep him there. And it's going to be a big shutdown onto Sasa as Sheer picks up nearly a K. That is another 2 big kills here for LNG. And Kroko's able to survive by popping that Aegis as well. They are right back into this game number 2.
And they've halved the gold lead nearly. After this tower, they basically have...
Looking for a flank. Spirit rushes forward. The target is 1xN, but he's able to flash away. But 1xCX with a big Magnet Storm is going to slow down the retreat of LNG until Sasa comes in with the teleport. Not going to find a stun here with that counter strike, and now the counter attack here is in for LNG. They take down Hung. Sasa going forward, but once again not finding a stun until he jumps forward back on that 1xN. But Sheer with the dominance is massive and is going to chunk YCX down again. Moonlight Vigil not going to burst anybody down as Sasa has gone golden and he can be able to push away by the satchel charge. Missing not able to get any more members low unless LNG can lock him down. Dragon has been started up. It will be sole point for whoever's able to claim it, but Hung's going to go forward onto Kroko. It is red and white guns for Xiaoya. The Aphelios will be a big problem, and so is Sasa as he lands the counter-strike, but YCX starting to get taken down, but there go the carries. There goes Bulldog. Hung already low, and Sasa's diving the back line. Guardian Angel has been popped for Kroko. He's going to stay alive, but finally 1xN will get taken down. It's up to Sheer. Has the dominance, but Tong Yuan and Xiaoya able to stand tall. They get the kill onto the Leona, and they're going to go into the mid lane with only Sheer left standing.
Xiaoya against the world. He buys the QSS in base. He doesn't even need to use it. LNG had a hold over this series, and they fumble it completely. They have a game plan that is right in their faces, and they can't execute on. LGD should bring this to a 1-1 and find their in this series.
Kill number 7 for Xiaoya as he dings level 16 right as the Nexus will fall. LGD survive, and they will take us to a decider.